My life before I knew the love of the Father, I would define one as being of performance, being very driven to look a certain thing, but not just look a part, to be the best.
My experience of darkness was so much greater than my understanding of God. Like my experience and understanding of the demonic and of incredible loss and brokenness and hatred and depression sort of outshone my understanding of God as good and as God as a father. Yet inside feeling so unhappy with who I was and feeling so angry at the world, I guess, and just needing to use life before Jesus also looked like really genuine depression.
I was serving Satan, ministering with the Hindu religion, and then a question was asked of the demon that we were working with. I was just a helper, and the demon went away and came back 3 times and couldn't fulfill what he was asked to do. And I stupidly asked the question, why? And the demon erupted. And he said, it's because of the blood. And when I asked, whose blood? The demon replied, Jesus' blood. So when the session was over, I walked out. That was Easter Sunday, 69. I walked out and I thought, well, there's something bigger than this. This is the second biggest spirit in India, South India. And he couldn't do it, so I got to chase this. And the next morning I committed my life to Jesus.
It was this overwhelming love of no matter what I've done or will do, he loves me 100%. And it wasn't about what I could do for him or what I could please him or not please him. It was his absolute love. I didn't see any angelic, I didn't see any mystical cloud or anything like that, but I had this moment where I hit the floor and God just did a deep work.
My mother died. I was 32 and I would wake up in the morning with natural joy, and then it would hit me that she was dead. And suddenly this kind of shadow would come across the morning. This is in the first few mornings after she died. And I felt the Lord hug me. In that moment, he was there for me in a different way.
I came into an experience of God's love for me as a father. First of all, through knowing Jesus as a friend, and then beginning to realise that what Jesus shared with the Father was actually something that I could share in.
If we're not passionately in love with the one who is so passionately in love with us, we're missing out on the best experience of our life.
Like I'm not saying that my life is any easier these days, but I know that I've got someone to turn to.
Even until on your dying bed, God will still meet you. We do not comprehend or fully see what goes on behind the scenes, but as long as we are breathing, I always believe that God will pursue you, always pursue you. I
don't have a God I've got to serve. I have a Father that I can love and who loves me with an infinite love.
Everything that Jesus did was to reveal God, the Father, as a good dad.
Even if it's that much of a belief, like he's got enough power to come in and make it more. He'll talk to you through nature. He'll talk to you through his word. You pick up his word and pray. So if you're real, then when I read this, make it real to me so everyone else tells me it's real. I want it to be real for me. I need something. He's a saviour. He'll come in and he'll save. That's what he does.